Hi everyone, this is Brad. Today we're going to take a look at Google Slides. Google Slides is a great way for your students to present information on a particular topic. So we're only going to go over the basics. If you'd like me to come in to do a lesson, I'd be more than happy to do so. Or if you have questions, certainly email me and I'll be happy to get back to you. So if we're going to new Google Slides, first thing you want to do is you want to point this out to your students is that they will need to title their presentation. So in this case, I just called it Pennsylvania Slide Project. Over here, you're going to see themes that are available for you to use. If you select them, take a look at them, but the theme does go throughout the whole presentation. In this part, in this presentation, I am just going to stick with the original and close out of it. So you can see in the middle here, you can see click to add a title. So I am just going to call it Pennsylvania Project, just for simplicity's sake, and I'll put by Brad. Yeah. When you're in here, you can see that very similar to Google Docs, you have the ability up here to change the font and the size and the boldness and so on and so forth, and center it, align it, you name it. A couple things to point out here is if you do click out of the text box here, you will then see that these options change, that you can change your background, the layouts, theme, and transitions. What I would like to point out real quickly is background. If we change the background, you can see the color. And if you change it to this color here, you see how it kind of looks back there. If you want it to be throughout the whole theme, just click add the theme if you'd like to. If you see that and you're like, yeah, I really don't want that, you can just go back to white. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to choose an image that I have downloaded already onto my computer. The one thing that I would point out is this. When you do go to choose and you go into search, stock images are ones that can be used for your students to use, and to point out the fact that there are times where pictures and things like that you get on Google may not be available or shouldn't be used if you're using good digital citizenship. So if you'd like to see some information, just click on the learn more here. In this case, what I have done is I've gone on to a site known as Pixabay. And Pixabay is a great, as you can see here, the free images and videos you can use anywhere. So it's one of the best ones that I've found, and you can just type it in. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the pictures that I've already downloaded. So I'm going to choose a picture, and in this case, I'm going to choose an image to upload from my computer. And if we look down here, I just had PA, and you can see that there it is in the background. Now, maybe you don't like the way that this looks in here, the Pennsylvania Project, so you can go up and change the color. Let's change it to red so it stands out a little bit. Same with name. And that's something to point out to your students to definitely go back and take a look. And should you like to move things, you may move some things around. If you don't like the way that's looking, you can do that. So we have that right there. So that looks, that looks pretty nice. Again, if I want to move this down here, I can move this down here. If you ever need to add, or a student would like to add another text box, if you look right in here, you can just click on text box, or you can go to insert text box. It's up to you. I like the ability just to click in here, and you can see the little plus that comes up, and you can insert a new text box, and then you can type right in there. Now, I'm going to use Control Z and just go back. I just want to show that to you, that is a possibility. Now, in order to add on to a new slide, I'm just going to click on plus, and you're going to see that the layout has changed. It's up to you how you would like to do it. Personally, me, I like to just include as it has here, just the title, because I like to include my text box where I would like them as I'm working. Again, it's up to the individual. So for this one, I am just going to say Philadelphia. And what I would do is I'd come over and I'd align it. I put it in the middle. Maybe I make it a little bit larger. Again, you don't have to go by their numbers here. You can just type in, say you want it to be 56. So you can do 56. And I'm going to change the color to this blue in here. And I'm going to insert now an image. It isn't going to be my background, but it's going to be an image. So if I go to insert image, again, these are pictures that I downloaded off of Pixabay. And I'm going to go in and show you Philadelphia. So I'll click in here. And sure enough, there is a picture of Philadelphia that can be moved around. One thing to point out to your students is to make sure that they always go to the corners if they are going to shrink their pictures, because if you go here, it distorts the picture. Again, if they make a mistake and do something like this and they want to get it back to the way it was, use Control Z and go from there. One other thing to point out, you can see if they definitely want it centered right in the middle, you can see the red line that comes up. And if you take it right there, you can see the cross like that comes up. Now, if they want to move it down a little bit, they can do that. And if they want to insert a text box, again, one more time, insert text box, or just come right up here and put in your text box however you would like it. And then you can type in any information that you would like. Okay. Now I'm going to add one more slide here. Let's add Harrisburg. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change my layout here to title only, Harrisburg. And we want to insert. In this case, we are going to do another image. So we're just going to choose an image to upload, and we'll come to Harrisburg. There it is. Nice picture taken off, again, of Pixabay, and we can move it around and so on. Now, a couple quick things. If a student has some information that they can't figure out or they need a little bit of assistance, remember to have them install that G Suite training. And if they click on G Suite training, oops, I'm just going to click on this real quickly. Sorry about that. Any question that they have dealing with Google Slides or whatever Google that they're using, Google Forms, Slides, so on and so forth, type in their question right in here, and very helpful videos will come up very quickly. So it's a nice thing for students and teachers and everyone to have. And then also there is the Explore option as well to take a look at for the different layouts. They can see these things here. So there's a lot you can do with slides. Should you have some questions, should you like me to come in, I'd be more than happy to share some more information. Or if you have a specific question you'd like me to answer, I could certainly make it into a video as well. We can talk about transitions and how when you present, what it looks like, and we can talk about adding notes when you're presenting in front of the class for the students to use. So this was just a very introductory, quick video to show you. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.